Hello, everybody, and welcome back in the Scotiabank Arena for some more Toronto Maple Leafs hockey action. The Leafs taking on the Vancouver Canucks for the first of two meetings this season. The Leafs going in a ways at home tonight. The Canucks in Holtz, as here we go from Scotiabank. Draw one and controlled just through center ice. Toronto coming off a 2-1 shootout loss to the Dallas Stars on home ice. It's the second home loss this season. Here's a pass back to Riley. In shoots, and Demko makes the first stop of the night. Toronto's had a struggle here on home ice to start the season. And even though you see a good record that they have on home ice, they haven't been the sharpest. No, they have not. They've gone to extra time. A lot of times they've scored few goals. And you have to be able to score more. With the offense that you have on this lineup, you have to be able to score more goals. And they haven't been able to so far this year. So let's see if they can finally get into the groove here in the later edges of the season on home ice. Here's Morgan Riley on the puck for Toronto. Chips it ahead to Marner on the wing. Toronto beating Boston 3-2 in overtime, then losing 2-1 in a shootout to Dallas. Here's Matthews in front. They score! Austin Matthews set up to Mitch Marner. 1-0 lead. So the Leafs get an early one. They've had trouble scoring first in games at home this year. Yeah, they've allowed the goal at home in 7 of 8 games played this season. They have scored second and allowed the opponent to score first. Here's Bunting wanting, shooting, save made, and it's in the net! Ryan O'Reilly, it's just over the line, and it's 2-0 early. Face-off one back, controlled by the Canucks. Here they come inside. A shot just missing wide on Samsonov. A hot one there. Here's Noah Cherry for Toronto. Through center, losing it. Now Kerfoot with it. Kerfoot winds up, shoots. Didn't have enough time. Here's Ethan Bear to Garland. Gave it away to Morgan Riley. Riley will try to redline it in and does just get it in deep. Canucks have it here. Bear with the puck on his stick. He'll chip it ahead to Kuzmenko. On that right side, here's Kuzmenko trying to get it to the net. Turning back with it to the point for Ekman-Larsson. Corner there. Here's a chance. Kuzmenko. That's blocked. And here comes Achari for Toronto. Marley's played the Canucks already this season once. Here's a pass that never got through. Kerfoot was looking for it. Bear to Garland. Leafs trying to keep it in. It just comes out. Achari back to Hall. Now ahead to Kerfoot. Alex Kerfoot spins back. He had Hall going to the net. Here's Miller. JT Miller. And here come the Canucks. Ekman-Larsson through center, up on the wing to Garland. And he took a hit, but get to the Miller, and he scores with a great move in tight. Going upstairs on Samsonov to make it a 2-1 game. Canucks get one back here in the first. It was a beauty. So face-off back to center ice. Too much time and space given to JT Miller. 2-1 game. Here's the draw. One back by the Canucks. Hughes has it here. Spinning with it. David Kampf chasing after him. Here's Besser ahead to Pettersson. Now Lafferty with it on the giveaway. Sam Lafferty might have help. Lafferty to the outside in front. And Demko comes across and makes the stop. So here's the face-off, and it's one back controlled by the Canucks. Looking to get it out of the zone here. Bringing it back in. Center to Besser. Off on the wing to Hughes. In front, Besser shoots. Stopped by Samsonov. Canucks have it again. Hall standing alone in front. Here's Besser. To the point for Hughes. Gave that away, Zach Asser-Reese, but the Canucks hold it in. Now it's out. David Kampf with a step. He has help with him. Drops it in front. And Demko took it off the line. Well, that setup wasn't as planned by the Maple Leafs, as given away in the slot, and luckily they got a bounce where Kampf could take off with it, try to create a 2-on-1. Draw one by Matthews. Here's Hall shooting. That's blocked in front. Matthews tipped it wide. Gets it back and shoots. That's wide. Here's Jake Muzzin to Matthews. Tight quarters. Roenick has it now for the Canucks. Matthews trying to keep it in. It's out. Hughes ahead to Mikheyev. Here come the Canucks. Podkolzin, that's blocked. Nylander to Marner. Here come the Leafs. Marner with Matthews. Marner to Matthews! And it didn't get through. What a pass, but it was a little too late, and Toronto will bring a 2-1 lead into the locker room tonight through 20. Shots to go in the game are 6 for the Leafs with 2. 2 for the Canucks with 1. Hits are 6-4 Vancouver. Face-offs 5-2 Vancouver. No power plays. 2-1 Toronto after 1. Welcome into the second period of play here tonight from Scotiabank Arena. 2-1 Toronto after 1. First time that they've had a lead on home ice after 1 in a long time. Only the second time this season that this has happened. Here's Pettersson with it. Turning back. Nylander over him. Roenick. Here's Besser. Gave that away. Marner to the middle of the ice. Now gets it back to Besser. Brody all over him, but he gets it to the net. Besser in! Stopped by Samsonov. Marner will play that ahead for Nylander. Nylander looking back for Marner. Found him in front! And backhanded it as he could not get the pass over to Matthews. Hughes to Miller. Here come the Canucks again inside. To the net, that goes into the corner. Vancouver with it. Miller in front. Besser stopped by Samsonov. Back on it again. Here's Besser. Corner for Pettersson. To the net. Center stop. Rebound stopped. And Samsonov will hold on to that for Toronto. There's been a lot of games this season that we've seen the Leafs have to come from behind, and tonight they're in front. Here's the draw. One back to Hughes. Centers for Garland. Over. What a stop. Samsonov read it. Rebound stopped as well. Now the Leafs the other way. Tavares has Bunting with him. It's stolen back by Ekman-Larsson. Stunica up to Kuzmenko. In they come. Drop shot. That's stopped by Samsonov. Cleared out by the Leafs and back down the ice. Canucks will race back for it. No icing. It's waved off. Ekman-Larsson. Here's Stunica taken down by Brody. Garland with a break. Garland stopped. Samsonov again. Here's O'Reilly. He'll line it in. Played around the boards. Here's Brody winding up. Fires. Stop. Rebound won't go. Kuzmenko's taken down. Penalty coming to Toronto. And they touch up, and the Canucks will go to their first power play of the night. Just about halfway through this one. Still 2-1 from the first. We hope you're enjoying here from Scotiabank Arena tonight. Canucks have had the better chances this period, and Ilya Samsonov has been stellar. So here comes the face-off left side of the net. Leafs will finish this homestand against the Washington Capitals. Roenick firing. Samsonov the save. Lafferty fanned on the clear. Ekman-Larsson to Miller. In front, kept to the outside. There's Lafferty off the boards and back down to Vancouver ice. Canucks back on it here on this power play. Ekman-Larsson. There's a big hit through center. Giordano takes his man off the puck. Ekman-Larsson's in. Here's a 2-on-1. Miller! What a save! It's in! JT Miller has his second of the night. It was stopped by Samsonov, but it banked off Miller's shin pad and back in for a 2-2 tie, and the Leafs have to kill off another penalty as they took one on that play. So tie game and back to the penalty kill. Fired in, that is going to be considered a power play goal. 2-2 now. Here's Stunica through center. Pearson, a break! With Stunica in front, they score! What a setup! And the Canucks have taken the lead. 3-2 here in the second with back-to-back power play goals. Tanner Pearson will get this one, and the Canucks have a 3-2 edge. Here's the face-off back to center ice. The Leafs have disappeared. Not the same team they were in the first period. Draw one back. Here's a giveaway to Kuzmenko. Has it here for the Canucks. Looking up ice and has Garland with it. Taken down there, Kuzmenko. Here's Muzzin ahead. That misses Matthews. He'll chase after it on Roenick. Roenick in the corner, taken by Matthews. Matthews to the net! And he's stopped by Demko. Stuck with him from the corner to the slot. 6:38 to go in the second period. Canucks 3, Maple Leafs 2 from Scotiabank Arena. This is the problem the Leafs are having. They keep falling behind in games. You got to get ahead. You can't fall behind. Draw one. Here's Marner. Flipping it in deep. Bear. He's on it for Vancouver Canucks. Gave that away along the boards. It's out. Here's Miller. 2 goals on the night. Here he comes. 2-on-1. To the goal. Stopped and the rebound sent wide. Marner to Muzzin. Canucks have had the chances to make it 4, but here's a loss of the puck, and Muzzin will poke it in deep. Ekman-Larsson's there. Besser. Tavares can't keep it in. Canucks out again. Here's Besser in over the line. Both goals this period are Vancouver. Here's Pettersson shooting right on. Stopped by Samsonov. Here comes Hall, and here come the Leafs the other way. Hall with O'Reilly, centers, and he lost track. Here's Besser with Peterson. A step, Pettersson to the net, and he sent it off Samsonov and over the goal. Hall ahead to O'Reilly. Here's Toronto redlining it into the Vancouver zone. That ricochets just wide. Now from the corner, Bear with it to Mikheyev. Former Leaf loses it there. Bunting to Brody. TJ Brody with 5 seconds to go in the period. From the outside to the inside. Lost room, and that'll do it for 2. Canucks 3, Leafs 2 through 40 minutes tonight in Scotiabank Arena. Shots to go in the game are 16-9 Vancouver. They lead 3-2 after 2. Hits are 10-9 Toronto. Faceoffs 9-4 Canucks. Power plays Vancouver 2 for 2. Toronto hasn't had one. 3-2 Vancouver after 2. Welcome into the third period tonight in Scotiabank Arena. The Leafs down by a goal to start the third, and we've seen them in this position many times already this year, and once again tonight it is that case. Here's Matthews, dishes off Nylander back in front, and a swing and a miss by Austin Matthews. Here's Pettersson, he'll get it out to center. Off on the wing to JT Miller, coming in on that right wing, centered. Pettersson stopped. Samsonov getting a glove on it. Marner for Matthews. Here comes Toronto the other way. Austin Matthews with speed, shooting, save, they score! It's Willie Nylander! 3-3! Face off here, one back, so Nylander gets the tying goal here in the third period. Here come the Canucks, looking to get it right back. In behind the net, Hughes in front, stopped by Samsonov. Matthews tried to chip it along. There's Hughes, centers a shot. Samsonov a hot stop there with the glove. That's given away, and another kicked out by Ilya Samsonov. Riley clearing the center. Hughes is on it for Vancouver, gave it away to Marner. Here come the Leafs, Marner turns back, drops it off. No one there for the Leafs. Besser, here come the Canucks the other way. A step to the net. Stunica stopped. Samsonov with a huge one here in the third to keep it at 3. That is his biggest stop of the night because they just tied it. You don't want to go down again. Here's the face-off. One back to the point for Roenick. To the point for Hughes. In for Garland. Has a lane. Put it between his legs, back to the point. Bunting blocked it. Kuzmenko fired. That deflected. Now the Leafs clear. Michael Bunting out with it. Here's Bunting winding up Bunting. Taken off the puck, and Kuzmenko takes it back for Vancouver and out. 11 to go here, third period. Here come the Canucks. To the net. From the corner in front, Roenick taken away by Brody. He'll play it up for Bunting with speed. Here's Michael Bunting turning back. Still has it to the middle. Waits. He was slashed, and that's going to be a penalty against Vancouver. 9:44 to go here, third period. Toronto to the power play. They were 0 for 1 last game. An opportunity here to go in front. Vancouver's power play 2 for 2. This is Toronto's first. The face-off. One back by the Canucks. Bear is there, and he will pick it up and clear down the ice. Leafs power play needs to start heating up. It had a big goal a few games ago. That ended up being a win against the Ottawa Senators on that cancer awareness. Here's Austin Matthews getting it in for Marner on this power play. Marner looking from the corner in front. They score! Willie Nylander on the power play. It's 4-3 Toronto. And Nylander has his second of the night. He goes back to back. So the Leafs get a much-needed one to take the lead back here in the third with 8:42 to go. 4-3 Toronto. That's way down the ice, and icing easily called against the Leafs here. 4-3 Leafs late here in the third period. Third of 4 games in this homestand. And here we go. The draw. One back controlled. Maple Leafs have it with Nylander. Here's Nylander through center. Has help with him on the wing. Gets it in deep for Marner. Marner along the boards. It was Nylander looking to help out. Here's Brock Besser along the board side. He'll bring it in to the net. Stopped by Samsonov. Nylander ahead to Matthews. Austin Matthews spins back now. Shoots through traffic. Backhand to the net. And Demko was there on the bouncing puck to keep it out. Nylander a bid for the hat trick. Under 6 to go. 4-3 Leafs. It was 3-2 Vancouver coming into the third. Toronto both goals here in the third period. They've had that push that's needed to win this game. Draw one back. Here's Roenick. Gave that away in the zone. Miller has it here for the Canucks. Getting it up for Pettersson and out. Achari on it for Toronto to Kerfoot. Here's Alex Kerfoot to the net. Shoots! Save made. Demko. Here's the pass. Kerfoot in behind. Rolling it around for Hall. Justin Hall to the net. Here's Hall. Goes for a spin. Now winding up for a shot, but lost it. Canucks have it again with Hughes. Up on the wing to Miller. Vancouver's running out of time. Here's Hughes with it again. Pettersson to the middle of the ice. Canucks looking to pull the netminder. Jake Muzzin on it for the Leafs. Here's Kerfoot up for Hall. Here comes Justin Hall through center with speed. Hall scores! Justin Hall! 5-3 Leafs. So the Leafs get a huge one late here in the third period to make it 5-3. Now Tavares moving in. Demko is out. Tavares! And Demko will take that away and hold on for a face-off in the Vancouver zone. 5-3 Leafs down to 52.2 on the game clock. Demko is looking at the bench, started heading there, and Tavares took the puck away. Now a face-off in the Vancouver zone for the Leafs. Here's the draw. One back by Tavares. Brody fires. That one stopped. Off a bounce. It's Bear ahead to Studnicka. Gonna look to pull the goaltender. It's given away again. Here's Tavares. Same mistake made by Demko. Drop to Bunting. In shoots. And Demko makes the stop. And wants another face-off for Vancouver. Canucks out of time now. They've given up 3 here in the third to fall behind 5-3 for the Maple Leafs. Face-off will come here left side of the net. Leafs will finish this homestand against the Washington Capitals. Here in the corners, Garland gave it away to O'Reilly. Bear taken along the boards. Gets that to Ekman-Larsson. Now up on the wing, he'll bring it through center to Garland. Gave it away, gets it Studnicka in front. Kuzmenko, what a save! A big save, Samsonov. O'Reilly plays it, that hit a skate. Through center, back in is Kuzmenko. Morgan Rielly along the boards. Kuzmenko corner centering. Gets it back, they score! In front with just 12 seconds left, it's put in. On a beautiful centering feed, it's Connor Garland's goal, and it's 5-4. So face-off back to center ice with 12.7 seconds on the clock. One back by Matthews. They scramble the draw. Marner has it. Marner moving in. Centers! Save! Demko! It comes late. Studnicka has it, and they're going to run out of time. The Maple Leafs win it 5-4 over the Vancouver Canucks. Justin Hall, the winning goal. So the Leafs win this one of a final score 5-4 over the Vancouver Canucks. They'll take on the Washington Capitals to finish this 4-game homestand. Coming up now, the Toronto Marlies and the Charlotte Checkers, the final stream of tonight. And then we won't see you till next Monday.